Good morning everyone, this is Leanne from the Fibre Factory with another quick video for the spinners in the UK marketplace. What I'm going to show you today is the value of reskeining your dyed yarns. These are two of my favourite colourways that I do. This is Pucker Up and this is Fisher King. Fisher King is blues and turquoises, and Pucker Up is a real bright pink and a deep red. Lovely. Now I've got it in two different fibre types here. The larger skeins are merino and the two smaller skeins are Norfolk horn. So continuing with the reskeining, this is my Norfolk horn dyed in the colourway Fisher King. It's tonal blues. This is the same colourway in a merino. Try and get out that light a little bit, you can probably see a bit better. Lots of different tonal blues. So I've balled them up, or balled the merino up. These are the Norfolk horn in Pucker Up, which is reds and pinks. It's very pretty. And the same colourway in merino, ready to be reskeined. Now I've got some examples over here of yarns that have already been reskeined. This is the colourway Nova. I use the Norfolk horn primarily for weaving. It's a very strong yarn. It's lovely. Dyes up really nicely. So this is what I currently have for my weavers. This is a new colourway, yet unnamed. It's gradient dyed from both ends of the skein. One end green, the other end blue, and it rolls down. You can see you've got a darker green and it comes all the way down to really pale green, and then the same with the blues. You have a nice strong blue and it pales throughout the skein. So I haven't actually knit this one up, so if anyone would like to buy this skein, knit it up and show me what it's like, that would be lovely. It's really pretty, but as I say, yet unnamed. So if any suggestions for a name for this particular colourway, let me know. Pop it in a comment below. It's really nice. It's also very soft. It's lovely. But this one has been reskeined. I do have a photograph. It's always good to take a photograph of your yarn straight after dyeing, so that you can you have a record of how you dyed the colourway. And B, it's often nice to put the two together if you're trying to sell your yarn, so that people can get a good representation of where those colour changes will come in when they're knitting. So this, as I say, unnamed. Let's find a name for it, because it's really pretty. Love it. So let's get back to the reskeining. We have our two. We'll go with Pucker Up because I've got both balled here. My ball winder had a malfunction. I'm not sure entirely what's happened to it. We'll see. See if I can get Mr. G to fix it for me. We'll start with a merino, so that you can see the process. Let's just have a look at the yarn for a start. You can see you've got a red, and you've got a distinct change there to pink, very pale pink, and then we go darker, lighter, and then into deep pink again. See how it goes through the skein. Dark pink. So you've got all these changes. Focus. There we go. So yeah, lots of different colour changes. So you're going to get a very interesting skein when it's done up again. I pop it like that. You can probably see the difference in the colours. So let's get on. Let's give this a try. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this with the camera, so bear with me. You'll need your niddy noddy. Mine is a Kromsky, purchased from Wing & Wools on the web. I'll pop a link below. Really lovely, love it. It feels nice. It's 2 yard. Very pretty, very nice. And this is how we'll go about rescaling. So you have your niddy noddy. You have one bar at the top going horizontally, bar at the bottom going vertically. Take it over the top and just hold it between your thumb and your finger just to hold it in place. Take your working yarn under the bottom, over the top, under the bottom, over the top, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Now don't put too much tension on it. The aim is not to stretch your yarn over it, but to wind it into a skein. So you just continue under and over until you've got to the end of your ball, and we'll come back and I'll show you how to tie it off. So I've got it all onto the niddy noddy. This is where we started, and this is also where we need to finish. And we tie them off at the top in a knot. It doesn't need to be a death knot. Remember, you are actually going to want to use this yarn, and you do want to get that knot out. So just a knot to, I can pop you down there, just to secure. Okay, now I'm then going to snip that off, and I'm going to leave these two ends, and these will get, we're going to just tuck them into the skein so they don't flap around. Now with the excess yarn that we have left over, I'm going to actually use this to tie off this skein. Before you take it off the niddy noddy, you do need to tie it off. So now we're going to tie off the skein. So take a length of yarn, split one of the 4 legs, if you like, and bring it through the middle. Pull it through, come underneath, through the middle, and over the top, and then tie it off. Don't tie it too tightly, just tie it off, and you can lay it down. We'll do it again on the next side. In half, underneath, stick round, tie it off. The next one, split it in half, bring it through, over, through, tight, and knot. And the final one, so one last time. Split it in half. Bring it through, over the top, back through the middle. So now it's nice and secure. We're not going to lose anything. So now we can slide it off one end of the niddy noddy. Take the other end out. So now we have all our 4 ties done. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've clipped off the ends there just to keep it all nice and neat, and you can really see the difference and how it just shows off those colours in a much nicer way. Really pretty yarn. So now all you need to do is skein it, twist it into a skein, which is a very simple. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this one-handed. And I have no one to hold my camera. But I will show you how to skein it, maybe in the next video, when I have someone to show me. But I will skein it up now, take a photograph of it, or pop back and show you it's skeined so that you can really see how it's taken on a completely different look. So here it is all skeined. Really pretty yarn. It looks beautiful, and it's all skeined up. So there you go, 2 different colourways, dyed in a similar way, not the same way but a similar way, reskeined. I'm now going to reskein up the Norfolk Corn version so you can see the difference. In how, bearing in mind these 2 skeins were dyed together in exactly the same dye pot, the difference between one type of yarn and another. So let me get this reskeined and I'll come straight back and show you. So I've reskeined up the Norfolk Corn. So here's the merino. It's a sport weight, 100% merino, very soft, and you can really see those beautiful colour changes in there. Same dye pot. This is in Norfolk Corn. It's a 4-ply. The colours are longer and stronger, and as I say, dyed in exactly the same way. See if I can get a nice colour check for you. It's a really pretty colourway. Really lovely.